hard to stay committed when you have no one to share your wins with, no one to share your losses with, no one there to see the vision that you see for your life and to encourage you to keep going. I know what it's like to work towards something alone with no one there to cheer you on, because no one claps when you succeed and then no one's there to encourage you to keep going. However, this is not stopping me, and neither should you. If you ever felt alone while going after your goals or going after your dreams, this video is perfect for you, because I'm going to share with you the mindset and strategies you need to stay committed even when you have no one by your side. However, if you are tired of doing this all by yourself, if you're tired of being alone, please feel free to sign up for my accountability group membership called the Committed Collective, where this is a collective of females who want to share their wins and losses and share their journey towards achieving a goal and finding support within the community. I want this group to be for women who has no friends, who has no support, who doesn't have any family members who are there to clap for them when they succeed, and who doesn't have anyone there to tell them to keep going. I want this membership group to be an accountability group to help you stay committed, but also find the support you need, having you keep going. So I want this to be an opportunity of networking. I want this to be an opportunity of finding friendships and learning the strategies you need to be able to accomplish all of your goals. Because it's not just having the support system, it's about having the commitment portion of it all to be able to actually even achieve anything. You need to have the discipline, you need to have the commitment, you need to have the consistency and everything that goes along with achieving your goals. But like I said, this membership is for those of us who feel alone in our journey, who don't want to continue being alone in our journey towards bettering ourselves and becoming and achieving any of our goals. So if you feel like this resonates with you at all, feel free to join the membership down below. This is a waiting list, so you're signing up for the waiting list for when the doors do open, because let me tell you, when I do open this membership, the market price will be so freaking low, you will not find it anywhere. And that's only because, since it is going to be brand new, you guys are going to be like my founding members on how I can make this group amazing. And then once I do open the doors to the public, then the price will only reflect the value that you're going to be getting from the membership group. So if you want in at a low market price, go ahead and sign up for the membership list down below so that you can get in and get a network in a sea full of amazing females who want the same exact thing as you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Also, if you don't know who I am, my name is Geraldine, and I make videos all about goal setting, productivity, and keeping accountable with achieving your goals. So if that's the type of content you love to consume, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Charlie7. I ate pizza right before this, and I don't eat pizza very often, okay? I don't eat pizza very often, but when I do, I feel so bloated and so disgusting that I think to myself, why did I do this? Like, I eat bread, I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't know if it's the grease, it just makes me so tired and lethargic, but I'm like slowly sinking and wanting a nap. I'm so freaking tired. Okay, enough about that. Let's get to number one. Okay, we're going to shift our mindset, okay? Everything is about mindset. Why are we doing this? Why are we going after this goal? You need to believe in yourself first, okay? No one is going to believe you. No one's going to be like, yeah, you know, she's going to finally pay off her debt. Yeah, she's going to finally achieve all her goals. Yep, she's going to finally become the better version of herself if you do not believe it yourself, okay? You're not going to convince absolutely anybody that you're going to do anything if you don't believe in it yourself. And how do you believe in yourself first? How do you even start there, right? Well, it starts with your why. I know. I don't like typical strategy that's out there. I hate the most generic advice that's out there, okay? I don't like generic advice. I don't like giving you guys generic advice. I love giving you guys the step-by-step guide. However, mindset truly is everything, okay? If you could take anything from this video, it is mindset. Mindset is absolutely everything. And it's all about the way that you perceive the world. So it's all about, is the glass half full or is the glass half empty, right? If you're telling yourself, I want to pay off debt, I want to build a business, I want to lose weight, I want to X, Y, or Z, right? Whatever goal that you have, are you looking at it with the glass half empty, meaning I want this, but I don't actually think that I'm going to be able to achieve this. I don't think it's possible for me. There's just too many things going on with my life. I'm so busy. I have kids. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. Like, are you looking at it with the glass half empty, or are you looking at it with the glass half full? Telling yourself positive things like, oh, no matter what happens in my life, I'm going to go after it. I'm going to make the time. I'm not going to make any excuses. I'm going to do whatever it needs to do. I'm going to do whatever I need, whatever it takes for me to achieve this goal. I'm going to do it. Which side are you thinking about it? That's where you start, okay? You start with the thoughts that you have in your head. So the way to shift your mindset is to shift how you speak about your goals. If you catch yourself saying all these negative things like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna get this, I don't think this is possible, that's already you making the perspective that you're not gonna achieve it, and you won't be able to convince anybody to even believe in you in the first place. So in order to achieve something, you have to believe in it first. Why else are you even going after the goal if you don't actually want it, if you don't even think you actually believe in yourself to even achieve it? I am putting my heart, sweat, tears into making a business, pulling hours out of my day to make something happen because I want it that badly, because I truly believe that I can quit my job at some point and freaking do this full time, be here for you guys full freaking time. But right now I am in the building process, but I believe in myself so much that I can replace what I'm making right now with this YouTube business, online business situation, okay? You have to believe in yourself first. So, and another thing about not having a support system, okay? This is not about them. This is about you. And I feel like I've said this in the last 2 videos, but I really want it to stick with you guys, okay? This is not about them. This is about you. When you are going at it alone, you are the only one achieving it. So it doesn't matter who's there and who's not. You are still the only one who's going to achieve it. You're still the only one who's going to stand up at that podium, get that diploma, and say, thank you. You're the only one that's taking no tests. You're the only one staying there studying. You may have a study buddy, but you're the one learning the knowledge, okay? This is about you. Stop making about who's there and who's not, and stop dwelling on that, okay? I dwelled on that my entire freaking life of like, oh my god, my parents were never there for me, my family members, like, they have friends all around them and I don't seem to have anybody. Like, I used to, and I still do at this day, tell myself, why is life so unfair that everyone else gets to have all this support, all this like encouragement, and I'm the only one that has to chug along all by myself? It just, at the end, it doesn't really matter, because it is what it is. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But that's why I'm also making the Committed Collective group, because I'm like, it is what it is, but that doesn't mean that I can still try to find my tribe, even if it's not my family, even if it's not the people that have been around me. Maybe it's more than that. Maybe I need to go out there and put myself out there and find somebody out there who's gonna help me. So that's why I wanted to create this group so badly, because I just know there's other people out there who are struggling with the same thing, who want to find that network of people who are going to support them and believe in them as well. And I want to be able to provide this safe space, this judgment-free zone, and this place where it's not nasty, where it's not hateful, where it's not hatred. You get into these like Facebook groups, right? And it's not moderated at all. I want this group to be moderated. I want to be the one to be like, hey, you're being a freaking complete bitch. You're out of this. Like, you're not in this group anymore. You're not part of the tribe. I want to keep this group so freaking sacred and so full of just amazing people, and exclusive too. So just not anybody's going to be able to get in. I literally want to handpick every single one of you guys and make sure that we all are able to grow each other and build each other up, because not everyone's going to be able to click that easily. So I want to, it's just going to be so curated and so exclusive and so full of just amazing people. So when you get into this group, you're guaranteed that you're going to be surrounded by amazing people, just because I'm the one that's going to be like, yep, she fits with the vibe, she fits with the culture of what I'm trying to build. Okay, step number 2, become your own biggest supporter. Affirmation is key. Telling yourself nice things, learning how to pick yourself up even when no one is there. When you're down in the dumps, how are you going to pick yourself up? By self-affirmation, by telling yourself positive things, by trying to pick yourself up when an obstacle happens and you're just beating your head around the fact that you just can't figure something else out. Self-affirmation, okay? You've got this, you've got this, you've got this. And if you can't do it alone, you know where to go. Celebrate your wins, okay? Another part of being your biggest supporter is being able to learn how to celebrate your wins alone. I already have the idea that when I do hit monetization, and when I tell you guys I'm like so close to hitting it, you know what? I'm going to show you guys right now how close I am to hitting monetization, and I already have the idea of what I'm going to do for myself. Do you see that? So freaking close. I already have this idea of what I'm going to do to celebrate myself being monetized, because I promise you no one else is going to do that for me. Is I'm thinking about going live that same day and buying myself a cupcake, and that's about it. And putting one singular candle on there and just making a wish for the future. That's literally it. Because I have no one to share the fact that after an entire year of me busting my ass to become monetized, that I've finally come full circle. And a lot of people may see that as a failure because it took me an entire year, and other people will see that as a win because I was very consistent with me becoming monetized, and I learned a lot through this entire year. But either way, I feel very proud of myself, and that's just how you're gonna have to learn how to be your biggest supporter. It's just learning to celebrate your own wins on your own, even if you have no one else there. And thankfully, I do have this YouTube where the whole entire premise of my YouTube channel is about goals. So me achieving my goals, I can share them with you guys. But I know for you who are just doing this on your own, you're not documenting this on TikTok or on Instagram or on YouTube. You're just doing this all by yourself, so you don't really have that like way to express yourself and be able to like share your wins in some way. But I encourage you to do it publicly, whether it is going onto TikTok and just sharing, because that's a perfect platform to share, or even going on your Facebook and just writing a post and being like, hey, I finally lost 50 pounds after months of me working out. I encourage you to do it publicly. And if you don't want to do it publicly, then do it privately. Make a private video or write a journal entry about you winning your goal. Or here I am marketing my membership again. If you want to share your wins with us, join the membership waiting list. It's down below in the description. Okay, I'm gonna stop marketing it. Okay, you know where to go if you want to be a part of the group. But anyways, share your wins publicly, share your wins privately. It doesn't matter. You need to celebrate your wins. Okay, that's what I'm getting to. And then also with sharing your wins, you need to create a reward system. So we're not just here to be we're not here to be this military hard style discipline. We're gonna give ourselves rewards. We're gonna give ourselves some sort of incentive for doing all this hard work. If you're working out 5 days out of the week and you lost a pound, then guess what? You get to have a cheat meal once in a while, you know? It's not about being hard on yourself the entire time. It's about doing the right thing every single time and letting yourself indulge in the fact that you are that disciplined, that you you could do it once in a while and you won't revert back into your old habits, that you can have a lazy day and then jump right back into being productive the next day, that you can indulge in a cookie and then revert right back into working out the next day and eating clean. It's you're celebrating the fact that you finally have that discipline to jump right back to where you were. That you could stop and you could take a little bit of a break and then jump right back into it the next day. Celebrate the fact that you can do that. And if you stop and you never return back, then you have some work to do. Then you know that discipline, you need to spread out that reward system even further. Because once you learn, hey, today I'm going to take a break, I'm going to go right back into it tomorrow, and you do, oh honey, you are in it to win it. But if you give yourself a break, you're like, oh, today I can't do it, and one day turns into 2, turns into 3, oh no. You're not taking breaks until you learn how to jump right back into it. But create that reward system, because again, life is not about being boring. It's about achieving the best thing for yourself and having a little fun along the way. So number 3, build relentless discipline. So last video we talked about building relentless consistency. This one's now building relentless discipline. So how do you build relentless discipline? Commitment over feelings. You need to be committed to your plan and forgetting how you feel in the moment. We want to so badly be the victim of our own situation. We would so badly want to be the victim of a bad day, of a bad situation that happened. We want to fall on our feet and feel pity for ourselves. And this is how we indulge more than we probably need to. This is how you give into yourself a lot more than what you're supposed to. But you need to stay committed over your feelings. Stay committed on the plan. Stop indulging. Commit to the fact that this is what is good for you, and constantly indulging is not going to get you anywhere that you want to go. A simple tip for commitment is to implement a non-negotiable routine that's easy to repeat and removes any distractions. A non-negotiable routine would be, for me, on the weekends. I film on Sundays. Every Sunday I sit down and I film 3 videos back to back. Okay, except for today. Today was a little bit of exception because my camera was dying, so I had to leave it charging, and then I came back home and now I'm filming again. But either way, today is Sunday. Sunday, okay? So you know I'm not lying. Today is Sunday, 3 videos back to back all day long. That I know this is what I have to do in order to achieve my goals. I have to film and upload. That's how I build a business, is by uploading videos. That is a non-negotiable, and it's easy to repeat because I know that I'm doing them back to back to back, and once I'm done, I'm done. It's over with, and then I could just enjoy the rest of my day. And by removing distractions, I'm putting away my phone. Nothing else is on. I'm sitting here. I've scripted my videos for this week. I scripted all of my videos. I remove all the distractions, and I understand that once I'm done filming this, then anything else that I want to give attention to will get my attention. As of right now, the only thing that should be getting my attention is my YouTube, me filming. There is the power of showing up daily. When you're going through this journey alone, a question constantly pops up in your head. What's the point? What's the point of me going to school and graduating if no one's gonna give a fuck that I graduated? What's the point of me losing all this weight and trying to fit into those jeans if no one's going to compliment me? What's the point of me building my business if at the end of the day they're just gonna criticize me anyways? What's the point? What's the point? What's the point? And I catch myself feeling that way, not towards my YouTube anymore, but in every other day life, I catch myself saying this stuff of like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? What's the point of me doing this if no one cares? What's the point of doing this if I have no one around to share this with? Like, why am I doing all of this? What I want to tell you guys about achieving your goals alone, and forgive me for being so harsh, but you're going to be alone anyways. Whether you're going after your goals and trying to make your life better or you're not, you're gonna be alone anyways. You're still not gonna have any friends. You're still not gonna have a family member who cares. What's the point of you not achieving your goals? Because no one's gonna be there whether you are or you aren't. And what I mean by this is that it shouldn't matter who is there, what audience you have. There's power in showing up daily for yourself. And this is the thing too, is that you're allowing everyone else to not show up for you, and for you to not show up for yourself. So you're also disappointing yourself by not showing up and encouraging yourself to keep going. So this is for you. Whether I'm here sitting and filming or scrolling on my phone, no one's still gonna show up and congratulate me. No one's still gonna show up and tell me, hey, you're doing a great job. Like, no one is here, regardless of what I'm doing. Whether I'm trying to build a business or if I'm doom scrolling the entire day, no one is still here. So at the end of the day, I understand that there's power in showing up daily for myself. Because I'm like, even if no one cares about what's happening in my life, I still care about me. And so therefore, I'm going to still show up for me. And I'm still going to sit here and film 3 videos back to back to back for my YouTube channel, because there's power in showing up daily. There's power in showing up and being committed. There's power in saying, hey, I upload 3 days out of the week. And it's true. I upload every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. There's power in all of that. And so I'm going to continue expressing. There is power in you believing in yourself, and there's power in you showing up for yourself. Who fucking cares who's there? Who cares? How do we even find this community, right? Even if you don't want to do this alone anymore. You're tired of being alone. You're tired of having no support. How do you even go out there and find it? So step number 4 is to find your community. Even if it's not your close friends or your close family members. So you're not truly alone. There is a community out there that is for you. However, going through that motion in real life is super difficult. Trust me. I'm in so many Facebook girl groups. I'm in so many groups. I'm in a Discord. I'm in a book club. I'm in a business women's club, and I still have yet to find like my core people. So there's a lot to sift through when it comes to you putting yourself out there. But the thing is, there's opportunity. There's so much out there, so much free stuff out there. So many people who are searching for the same exact thing. So some people don't and I know it might be like a little iffy just finding online friends, but there is friends in real life. You just have to sift through the communities to find your community. But there is communities out there. So you need to seek out like-minded people. So think of any hobbies that you have, the goals that you're going after. Think of anything that you can relate to with another person, whether that's being a mom, the job that you have, the career that you have, the school that you're going to, your age, the year that you were born, the month that you were born. Like, there's communities for everything, and I feel like there's something out there for you. You just have to dig deep to find the niche of your community, because there's the big groups of like cities and stuff like that, and then there's your niches of like, hey, I had a narcissistic mother growing up, and I'm a first generation immigrant. Like, is anyone else out there just like that? Finding the niche, and then you'll be able to relate to somebody in some way just through finding your niche community. Or you could say broad, like your city that you live in or the state that you live in, right? Energy matters. So it matters who you surround yourself with. So you need to surround yourself with the right content, with the right people, and the right influence, okay? All of this matters because you don't want these people taking away your time. This is why I consider my accountability group as like, you add more time to your day, like you add more hours to your day, because that is how much value you'll be getting in your life. That is making your life so much more easier, that you feel like you have more hours in your day, as opposed to other people who actually are energy drainers, where they'll take all of the energy out of you and you are literally left with nothing to spare, because these people are always distracting you from your goals, are never making your life better, are toxic people, drama-filled people, and only stealing all your time and energy away. We don't want to be surrounded by that. So it's so important to surround yourself with the right people, with the right energy, and the right influence. So it matters who you choose. So please be careful, because you don't want to be steered into the wrong direction. Lastly, step number 5, when it comes to going after your goals. Keep going until they can't ignore you. People notice successes, not efforts. Everyone always sees the overnight success, right? Even though that person's probably been building their entire brand for 10 years, we notice the overnight successors where all of a sudden they've blown up. All of a sudden, like, they're the biggest hit. All of a sudden they're like the top number one person in their community or within their niche or within their market or whatever. We always see the top successors, but we never see the effort that it took behind the scenes to actually get up there. We don't see the rest of it. So they will notice you in the end as well. They're going to notice you at the top once you've lost all that weight, once you've published that book, once you've built that business, once you've paid off all your debt and you're living in your home now. Like, they're going to notice all of these successes that you've had, but if they're never ever going to acknowledge the effort it took to get there, they're not going to notice you studying every single night to be able to pass all your tests. They're never going to notice you busting your ass, going to the gym 7 days out of the week and eating literally cucumber salads every single day to try to lose weight. No one's going to notice no one is going to notice all of the effort. All they're going to see is the success that you had afterwards, after you've already accomplished it. That's when they're going to be like, hey girl, you remember me? Oh yeah, oh my god, you look amazing. You look great, girl. You look amazing. How'd you do it? How did you lose all that weight? You know, they'll come around, is what I'm trying to say. Be silent, okay? Stay silent and let the work speak. Let your successes speak and be like, here I am in my throne. I am living lavishly now. Let your successes speak. When you are alone, right? I am alone right now. When you are alone, there's silence. The silence is so loud of knowing no one's there for you. Once you have everything you've ever wanted, watch the doors. People are going to be wanting to bust open these doors just to be able to talk to me, to ask me how I freaking did it. You heard it here first. They're going to be fucking busting down that door, and they're not even going to be able to get in because they're going to be like squeezing each other, trying to fight to get in. That is how they're going to be for you too. Once you've already succeeded, watch them bust through their doors, trying to get to know how you did it and how they can do it too. How they can have what you have. They want a piece of what you have, because they're not going to see it. But if you're constantly talking up a storm of like, oh yeah, I'm trying to lose weight, I'm eating cucumber salads every day, I'm going to the gym 7 days out of the week, they're not, it's like going in one ear and out the other. No, stay silent, move in silence, let the work speak, let the results happen. When they see you slimming down and they see 5 pounds off and they see you feeling a lot more confident and wearing little tank tops and little short shorts, they're going to be like, dang girl, like, whatever you're doing is actually working. What the heck? They're going to notice. They're going to notice. Trust me, the success always shows. By the time they clap, you won't need it anymore. And that's the beauty of it all. Is that so badly when we are building up our kingdom, when we are building up our world, we want somebody there so freaking bad, and we want somebody there to acknowledge what we're doing, to congratulate us, to encourage us, to support us, to keep going. And then once you already make it there, they're going to be like, oh my god, you freaking did it. I always knew you got to do it. I always knew you did it. You were going to do it. And then you're like, but who are you? Like, you've never been here before. Like, I don't know you. You weren't there for me with all my struggles. What are you talking about? When they clap for you, it won't even matter, because you've already done all the dirty work. You've already done all that you needed to do to get to the top. Now it's just like, whatever, I don't need you anymore. I figured it out, right? I figured it out, and I was happier alone anyways. You'll get there at some point. We'll all get there at some point. However, like I said, this should never stop you from wanting to continue. This should never stop you from wanting to achieve better and become better in life. So to recap everything, so to shift your mindset. So number one, to shift your mindset, why are you doing this, is to believe in yourself, make it about you, and have that mindset shift that you're not doing it for the applause, you're doing it for you. Become your biggest supporter, okay? Self-affirmation is key. Celebrating your wins is key, and creating a reward system is so important, and understanding that you can bounce back whenever. Number 3, build relentless discipline by having a non-negotiable routine that's easy to repeat and removes any distractions. And there's power in showing up daily for yourself. Number 4, find your community. Find your niche community, find your broader community, but find a community for you that's going to help you fulfill that loneliness and fulfill that desire to want to have somebody there for you. And number 5, keep going until they can't ignore you. Eventually you'll get there and be successful, that they're going to notice you. They're going to notice you, and they're going to see you, and they're going to be like, wow, you did it. And you're going to be like, I know I did, and I didn't need you. That is all for today. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Also, please, please, please check out all of the links down below. You can sign up. I'm also doing a 5-day challenge, where a 5-day news challenge, 5-day newsletter challenge that I'm doing to get your life together. So every single Thursday, I'm sending out a newsletter for you to get your life together in 5 singular days. And I'll be also going live whenever I send those newsletters out. So if you want to sign up for that, that's free to do. It's just a little challenge that I brought up. So if you want to do that, that will be in the link down below. And also, please consider joining the membership, the Committed Collective accountability group. Like I said, I'm so excited for it to launch. It'll be launching so soon, and I can't wait to let you guys in, and it's gonna be great. So if you're ready to join all of that, everything will be in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.